Tails is in-game while Sonic's off fighting Robotnik. We'll see. Well, I guess at this point, Sonic's in the Lost World after the egg carrier goes down and he defeats Chaos 6. So all of this, I would say, is during the Lost World. You see Robotnik falling.
That's Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
And Tails just sits there.
If that missile is launched...
Ready? Fire!
I mean, you really don't use something like that as plan B. I'd say don't worry with Chaos and the egg carrier, just go ahead and use that missile and wipe out Station Square.
Ah, no, it was a dud.
Of course.
I can't believe this. Ah, I'll go and deal with this myself.
Oh no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it! I see it! I've got to get it before Eggman! The fate of Station Square depends on me! Sonic! I've changed a lot since I started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
And so this is where we'll race Robotnik. And the instructions to Tails'
You think you can keep up with me?
to Tails'
Goodbye, Tails.
game. We did see we were going to find his Robotnik butt, and as I explained, this is the only time we race Robotnik at all. And since he flies, he's not as I guess slowed as Sonic, because Sonic has to stay on the ground. You know, with Robotnik flying around, he can go along the dash rings, but he won't do some of the things you might do, like running around that loop or just flying past the loop. Robotnik would just well, I guess I can't really say what he would do because I've never been back there to see what he does to that section. I would guess that he would have stayed and tried to at least go around the loop, or maybe one along one of those side paths. But he usually Robotnik is definitely harder than Sonic because of the fact that he can fly, and he'll go along more of the shortcuts than Sonic will. If there's any dash rings that he can get to easily, he will always go after them. So you always want to make sure you gain any lead you can at all. And since you have the jet anklet, you can fly faster than he can, and you're faster flying than running. So anytime you can fly, that would be best. And because you won't get stuck on the walls like that. But you want to be careful, since I haven't hit a checkpoint in a while. I'm getting a little bit nervous, but I should be close to the end. You can see he's still back there messing around. Oh, but now he's catching up. Alright, so we'll have to hurry up. And you want to be careful. The dash rings do recharge your flight, so you can always fly a little bit higher if you need to. Oh no, don't want to get on this right here. I might as well. We got a good enough lead on Robotnik. Now, if you were closer, I would say, you know, always try to either fly up there instead of going around the line. Just fly up there as quickly as you can, and don't worry about that. But since we have such a huge lead on Robotnik,
that wasn't too bad.
It was okay this time. But he really is a lot harder than Robotnik, or than Sonic is, definitely.
Oh no! It's Robotnik! So you beat me to the missile, you little pest. I will make you all pay for this.
You really gotta feel sorry for Robotnik. You just seem so down on his luck.
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
Alright, so this boss fight is actually, well, depending on how you do it, it can be very easy and very hard. At first, he'll lob a few bombs at you. Once you get in close to him, that he can, ouch. Once he can stomp you, he will, and that will make his the ankles on his walker weak, and you can spin into them to knock him down. And then once he's knocked down, you can attack him. You can't attack him while he's up in the air. You have to wait for him to stomp. It really doesn't matter if there's like 2 or more, because as you go on, there'll be, I think, up to 3 feet that will try to stomp you. And once you do that, it doesn't matter the order that you hit the knock the ankles out on. As long as you do what I'm doing, it makes it a lot easier. But you can, you know, kind of run around to dodge the feet. But you do want to make sure you hit them all fairly quickly. Ouch. Well, that's one way to do it. I did kind of want to keep those rings, but it's whatever. So yeah, that was Tales of Story. That was it. That was the final boss.
Hey, I did it! You saved the day! You're the best! I did it all by myself!
And so really the point of Tales' story is for him to realize that he doesn't need to rely on Sonic, that he can actually save the day by himself, as shown through this. And that's it. This is where Sonic, or Tails, meets up with Sonic after Sonic destroys the Egg Viper. And we're done with Tails' story. It isn't the shortest character of the whole game, but it is one of the shortest characters in the game. The shortest is Amy, and then Big, or I think Gamma, then Big, Tails, then Knuckles, and Sonic. Sonic is the longest. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But for this, Tails' story is easy. Well, I guess easier than Sonic's, most definitely. And the races aren't that hard. Especially once you get used to the levels and play them enough times where you can gain a big enough lead on Sonic to make sure that he doesn't pop up on you at any time. Running through the dash rings does help a lot, and that'll give you an edge over Sonic. With Robotnik, that makes it a little bit trickier, but if you can cut any time out of like jumping from different platforms to platforms that he'll only go like from platform to platform, rather whereas Tails you could maybe gain 2 to 3 platforms on him, and you can also go different routes and different things. But his snowboarding is pretty easy. This sand boarding is easy. You know, all of that. Tails is very easy. It's, I would say, one of, not the easiest. That would be either Big or Amy, but it's either the 3rd or 4th easiest character out of the 6. But I personally like Tails' story. Well, yeah, I don't like that he tries to place himself as the hero, because in every other version of the story, it's always Sonic who is the hero, and you know, of course, that's how it's supposed to be. But anyway, I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is, let's see, how many bombs did Robotnik throw at me during the Egg Walker fight? I thank you for watching. Next, we'll be doing Knuckles. So, until then, thanks for watching.